Yeah, so from the start, it was Sloppy Seconds Presents with myself and Sean, and he like kickstarted a lot of the funding as far as us getting a PA system back when Crunch House was a hip hop studio. He was there like like running shit with me at the first show that we did before we were Sloppy Seconds Presents at Point Beach Clubhouse. For the start of it, it was just myself and Sean, and then we brought on Chris, who's also Harry Diamond, my hype man when I perform live. And it's
never mind, girl. You were just a memory in my world.
It's great to work with them because they're my friends, and like if I was doing it myself, it would be a lot more difficult because like I said, we all have day jobs and stuff. We all can't be. It's good to have a team because you could get there at certain times and set different things up or whatever you need to do. Like we each fall into certain roles and stuff like that.
That's how many horns we like. 57. Alright, so it goes like this. I'm a bleed drunkie, and yo, I feed for this funky mic. Watch me lay out those lines every night. The rhyme books and freezers, chilling and rice. Headphones and pipes. So after left and right with my voice and light. Your ears, inhale the lyrics out of sight. Hip hop heads, not all legends in the heart. DJ share needles, drops and new marks. The boss said you can't have it in the workplace. Freshman, cut class, and they first place. But something debate, others build a fiction. 16 spell, we build prescription. Politicians saying that it corrupts. Television cut it, sell up the bigger bucks. South Bronx hit the streets in the 70s. 2000 now is a worldwide dependency.
Crunch House is started by three guys, Sean Drugs, Old Self, and Harry Diamond. And at first it was a studio, and it was a hip hop group, culmination of a bunch of MCs that sort of dissipated, and the studio ended up not really being the direction that they wanted to go in. So then they turned it into a venue for all types of genres of music that are reside in Connecticut and also from all over America. They're bringing in people, and it's a small little venue down a shady alleyway, and it's really awesome. It's super underground, and it just has this like really cool feel to it. Everyone who's ever gone there and you throw a pack show, like I said, it's small, so you get 60 people in there, and you could feel the energy. It's such a sweat box. So yeah, Crunch House is just like a really dope DIY super underground venue.
NEB, are you good on the violins? Shout out to NEB on the violins. Shout out to Bobby Fischer. Shout out to Jim Kingston. He's the champ right now. But I'm coming for that crown. You saying no? What? Chess. One. Chess player. Deadly without his queen. Peace can sacrifice for better positioning. Contender. The enemy of your king. I enter the ring. Got you surrendering everything. The Spencer War. I control the center of the board. 7 or more steps ahead of your next 4. Plus record. Punchlines. Metaphors. 5. The southern door.
My name's Arun, aka DJ NEB. I'm a DJ and producer from the local hip hop scene in Middletown since the 80s and stuff like that. Worked on a bunch of projects. So there's a lot of good things happening that you have to both DIY or connect with other people that are trying to DIY and build a scene. Crunch House is a big part of that, and it's actually pretty cool. There's a lot of really interesting things happening.
If you look at the stickers on our door here, you see some like hip hop artists and a lot of punk rock bands, a couple indie rock bands. Most of them we've all booked before or have practiced here. One time it was we had Count to Four play here. It's a pop punk band from New Jersey. It's one of the first touring bands we ever booked. We booked them again this past year, and it was like a monsoon outside. And now the alleyway back here was flooded. Sean had to build like a bridge of like tables and garbage just to walk back here. And we had like our canopy out here so people could stand out here and smoke cigarettes or whatever. But everyone was soaked. There was like 4 inches of water in the bathroom.
At the Crnch Hse, knocking you out from the top of the dome. You know what we about. With my man Notorious beatbox. The flows rocks coming at you when it's non-stop. It's non-stop. I feel like Jesus.
When we first started, the makeup of our audience was mostly like our friends, and it's like a lot of just like shitty drunks. No disrespect to anyone, but yeah, like and things sort of change when you start to book more like buzzworthy acts. Like they draw themselves, and it's cool to see other people come out. And I always try to do that, is like reach the biggest audience possible. That's why I like doing mixed genre shows are always cool.
I've got symbols, tokens, and talismans, broad-shouldered like a Diablo 2 paladin. My life is a palindrome for Saladin. The enemy looks like Alec Baldwin. You can't tell cause he wears a mask of false skin. Did I become Diogenes again? I'm a skeptic, cynic. The wounds get infected when the septic's in it. What? The Exodus, Genesis, Sega. Sacrifice the cannibal ox like Vorge Omega. Go ahead and make a mockery of this. I'll stick to the atoms like I'm Democritus.
Favorite Crnch Hse moment. Also, another favorite moment or favorite show was like the first hip hop show we did here, which was it was like a long bill. It was like we went to like 3 a.m., which was crazy. So like NEB was spinning for a long time. We had DJ'd for everyone on that show. It was snowing outside actually, and it was freezing. And so there's no room inside for us to like, you know, take people's money or like have like a table to like, you know, charge admission. So we're outside being snowed on, and it was still like a packed show, and it was crazy. It was like, you know, the floor was all muddy and people are like breakdancing and spinning on their heads. So like shout out to DJ NEB and Political Animals for like turning like, you know, some B-boys and B-girls out. That was awesome.